Hello, we are making another video about how to code and program, and this is going to be a video on how to make your own little game platform in coding. So we're going to show you guys what I mean real quick. We'll run our program, and we are playing a game of whack-a-mole. We can move around down here. Our little guy can go around wherever he likes. And the general idea would be to, of course, hit whatever comes up as it comes up. Unfortunately, we are not able to produce enemies yet. Hopefully that will be something I can fix in the near future. We do have a timer, though, that works quite nicely, and a scoreboard that would effectively raise our score if we had enemies to hit. But other than that, everything works nicely with our program. And so going into the code of it a little bit, we have, first of all, those black holes where our enemies would appear are each defined by a location on the screen as defined in these variables here. Then going further down, we have our player class. These are our, this is how we change our location for the player. This is all in Python, by the way, as you might have seen. This keeps us from going outside of bounds, outside of the screen width or height. And then here is how it would check if we were hitting the mole if we had creatures spawning out of our holes, which unfortunately we are not able to test as of right now. But this is how it would determine it, determining if we are close enough to the enemy in each location. And this is currently how I would determine whether or not an enemy would be there. That's going to get changed in the future. Going down here, first we have to initialize all of our variables, our time, our various things, our backgrounds, our player list, our sprite, the score, how much time, and so forth. Our game over, and that, all that. Then in the setup, we go in, we fill those with their various values. We go through and we make sure everything's filled. We draw, this will render our screen. So this is what creates that background that you guys saw. Go ahead and pop that back up so you guys can look at that. I have closed it out. That's what creates that background that we see. That is what is making that right there. And then following, keeping track of our time, displaying our time, displaying our score, and so forth. This is actually the section where we use those values to place the circles. And then this is our update function. This is what makes it so that as the game continues, we can continue to move. This allows us to continue to act throughout the game. And then this keeps track of our score. This is our logic for determining whether or not our character is moving. If we hit the W key or if we hit the up key, our character will move up as propelled by this, which sends it into our character class to move our character up. Our S key and down key, and so on and so forth. Space key to hit, and so on. Then finally, we have the main function where we just 3 lines of code to run it all. Just sliding it up there, getting it all ready to go. That's all for this video. If you would like to check my GitHub for the rest of the code to look at in detail, you can do so. The link to GitHub will be in the description below.